A hiver is supposed to be linked into the hive mind networks of a follow orders, but when a hiver is born and doesn't connect with others, well, they're just a loser. They have to leave. Henry was a loser, exiled from his home and sent out on his way. After a few long weeks, he's made some friends and even some enemies, but he's dead broke starting this video off. Since the job market isn't exactly booming in the world of Kenshi, that leaves us to one very appealing route: hash smuggling. Together, we'll join Henry on his journey with the overall goal of making 1 million cats from smuggling hash from the swamps into the desert empire cities. We'll have to dodge bandits, blood spiders, as well as the authorities themselves. So unless you want to get attacked by starving bandits, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Let's get right into this. On top of a giant tower inside of a Shek territory lies Henry. Well, not really lying. He's standing proud and tall, but he's not doing so well. Right now, him and the gang are completely broke. It's day 47, he's had a month and a half to get things together, and we have less money than what you usually start with in most playthroughs. On the bright side though, pretty much every body you see sitting down in these chairs belongs to Henry. Maybe not belong, I don't know if he has just claimed them, but these are all his friends that he's hired with money. They're all not doing too well either. If you take a look at some of them, like Cheddar over here, he's still missing an arm. Poor guy. And the group is kind of at a lost point right now. I mean, they've gone to a point where they don't get completely wiped out by most things they fight. Henry, Hammett, Rain, and Ruka all have some decent stats bouncing between the high 30s to low 50s. Same with King. So we have 5 units who are pretty good. You know, the other 5, they're not looking so good. At very least, they'll hold their own and, you know, they're decent little meat shields for our other dudes. But fighting has not really made us rich so far. Neither has getting arrested, starting a school, or any of the things that we have really done so far. It's been a broke journey. Henry wants to change that today. He's gonna start looking for stuff first. Checking out his inventory, he does have some food on him, along with some sleeping bags. What I'd like to get him to do is maybe try to steal some stuff. Like, he's on sneak mode, nobody can see him like this. Steal some stuff. I don't want to go snooping into storage chests because that'll for sure get him caught, but I can maybe have him sneak into some stores tonight. First, let's have him go up to the ninjas so we can sell a few items that he did steal. Our goal right now is we want to get like a few thousand cats together. We can't really make money without money. And sweet, here we can sell a few things. I have some electrical components I guess we picked up earlier. I'll sell those as well. So now we have almost 2,000 cats. You know, 1,800 ain't too bad. And I'm not really liking our chances right now, dude. Looking at the store, there's like 2 big Shek warriors. Now I know they got their arms in front of their face, but I feel like if I go pick that lock on that door, they're gonna see me. Let's give it a shot. Go for it, Henry. Oh, they've turned already. For already looking at us. Yeah, hide behind the wall. Go and sneak. Yeah, they're not gonna fall for that, dude. They know Henry's broke. They're keeping an eye on him. So in that case, Henry and the gang are gonna meet up at the front gate, and then we're gonna set out to go back over. Oh, he wants to see our bags. Show him our gear. Go. Perfect. Okay. It's gonna be one of the steps we're gonna have to avoid while we're doing this smuggling as well. The first step though is actually getting the product. Right now we have no hashish, so we're gonna run back to Squin to start with. There's a couple different places that Henry and the gang can get hashish. We want to get a lot of value out of this trip though, so obviously we're going to be heading down to the swamp. There's multiple different villages and a big city that we'll be able to buy it from. I'll leave in the description a link to a pretty good Steam guide that I found. It has a link to the Kenshi map as well as some different routes and strategies that you could do. And honestly, we're kind of in the perfect spot for this, you know? We don't have a lot of money. We have a little team here who I feel like they can kind of handle the ninjas that are in the swamp. Blood spiders I'm not quite sure about, but if we get attacked by bandits or any type of hostile group, then I'm not ultra concerned. You know, we have sleeping bags, we have a decent sized party, and once we can actually make more money, that means we'll be able to make more recruits, we'll be able to buy better armor and weapons, but none of that's gonna come from, you know, normal hard work. Normal hard work doesn't exist in Kenshi unless we want to start like a human copper farm. I feel like this is the route to go for Henry and the gang, and the old school can still be used as like maybe a front. You know, we can send freshies back there whenever we get new recruits to get their first few levels. Speaking of which, Shooter's just kind of hanging out back here. He doesn't have any more technology that he can research at the moment. I kind of want to put him back into the Dust Defenders group just so we have the whole team going at once. We'll get them to meet up in the little house here. Oh, berserkers. Dude, we kind of need this, honestly. The reason why we need to fight these guys, because if I grab their swords and sell their swords, we'll have more than enough money to buy all the hash in the world. Before we get into this nightmare of a match, we're going to unequip our backpacks. That way everybody has good fighting stats. And instead of just unpausing and starting the fight, I'm going to try to spread everyone up a little bit. Make them all kind of go different ways. So that way when we break, nice. They're going to go into different formations and then close in on the group. Looking at the numbers, yeah, it's kind of more in their favor. Cheddar's already wiped out, dude. That's okay. We're doing all right. Henry's put in the work over here. He's got a really bum robotic leg at the moment, so if he doesn't end up doing too bad, you know, hopefully this could heal up. I don't want them to attack his leg. If they attack his leg, we're gonna be waiting like an extra hour. Oh, no, I saw my arm. Who said that? Was that Cat? Oh, man. Oh, yeah, I see it rolling away over here. Yikes, dude. That's exactly what I'm talking about right there, man. It's stuff like that that's happening, you know? We need to get better armor for. If we had better armor, Cat wouldn't have lost his arm, but he's going to be knocked out for a little bit. The rest of the team are all fighting. Looks like Henry and gang are kind of hurt. Berserkers are hurting as well, though. Cat, Korif, Cheddar, all down. Looks like we're just kind of hanging out. Scooter, where are you going? He just started running back home. Scooter just completely abandoned the group, man. I told him to go a little bit out, not go back to the house. All right, not bad, though. We got Slim coming over to help out. Big hits. And we're getting a lot of blocks in. That's ideal. We're still in the stage of the game where every fight matters, you know? A little bit of experience is gonna go a long way. Oh, no, Henry's down. It's up to Rain, Ruka, and Kang. I'm not gonna count Molly and Slim. They're both not very strong. Yeah, point proven. There's only a couple of them left. We might have this. We might not. It's like both of them. Yeah, one of them's down. This other one's like one hit away. Yeah, beautiful. Wow. I'm gonna re-equip all of our backpacks quick because most of them have our first aid kits in them, and then we're gonna set everybody that is awake to go heal. Make sure we didn't lose anyone in that little dispute. Corinth, you can go run around. Ooh, I guess we're gonna need a big backpack, like Rain the Giant's backpack. They can go and collect these big swords. I don't know if the rags are really worth it that much. It's an extra like 250 cats, so I guess we'll take it. Oh my god, one of them's up. Not good. Take their sword away. Sheesh. Oh, no. This one woke up. Not good. He said, I'll kill you. Not gonna happen, dude. Oh, there's one over here up as well, too. Yikes. All right, so 2 more bodies to loot. That gives us like, what, 6 or 7 swords in total? Not a bad haul at all. We've got to get our guys who aren't knocked out to pick up all of our guys who are knocked out. My god, Henry's slow as rocks now. I might just have Hammett carry him. Like, no joke, that's gonna be awful. Oh god, they're getting back up. They're naked and they're still here, dude. Kill them, please. Oh, okay. Let's get out of here, man. I was trying to go from Admeg to Squin, you know? But we got caught up. On the bright side, each one of those swords is worth like 2,000 cats or so each. So while the group took some damage, at the very least, we also have like 8 sleeping bags. Plan is now we're gonna go to Squin, set those up in one of the houses, try to sell off pretty much all of the stuff that we got off of the bandits, and then we should be pretty much clear the next day. The route that we have to go, it isn't very extensive, at least to start with. We have to go from Squin over to the swamp village here, then to Shark, and then to this other swamp village here. After we do that, we can travel around, and we're going to want to try to make our way all the way up to the Great Desert. Heft, Shobatai, Bark, Stoat, these are the cities and places that we're going to sell it for the most. But it's a lot easier said than done. Like I said, at very least, we got a group that they have some decent stats. They can hold their own in a battle. Here we are back home. Let's go into one of our buildings that we own. All right, now I gotta put Henry down quick. That way I can have him set up all the beds. Doesn't matter too much on the placement for now. We're gonna pick them up after. There we go. One by one, he lays the bed rules out for his team. And now we can get everybody to go put their wounded away and then go to bed. And what is attacking us? What? Oh my god, dust bandits! They've invaded the streets! Dear God, please get them! What the hell, dude? What is going on in this town is ghetto as hell, man. We don't even buy the hash from here and look at what's going on. Can you imagine what the swamp's gonna be like? Kang, get over here. Loot these bodies before the police pick them up. This is good pickings, bro. Let everyone else go after the other bandits so we can grab the goodies. Wow, not bad at all. We actually got quite a bit from that. Now, we're going to send everybody else to go back to sleep. And usually I have a good shot with selling stuff to either the armor store or the weapon store in Squin. They always have like 20,000 cats on them. So Kang and Rain enter the store. They're going to talk to the shopkeeper, and he's going to take a look at the goods. A lot of blood and guts on these, but they are still worth a bit of money. The fragment axes, look at that. 1,000 cats for that one. 1,400 for that one. Beautiful profits. Armored skirt rag for 700. Make sure that no one else needs one. Yeah, everybody's armor is like standard grade or higher. Love to see it. Much better. We now have 20,000 cats. Made quite a bit from selling all of that. Oh, we still have some more fragment axes too. Beautiful. So 25,000 is now our total to work with. We're gonna heal up for the day. We have a little bit of extra money, so since we don't have enough bed rules, I'll go buy a couple high quality beds over at the bar. And we're gonna fast forward time and just enjoy the moment as we wait for Henry and the gang to get out of this coma. Like I've always said, the area of Squin, while it is kind of dangerous, it's one of the more safe areas I consider in game, you know? You got a good shot to lose some limbs, but on the bright side, you got a lot of cities nearby. They don't really have the best of politics or the best of laws and orders, but you know, if you can make it work, then you can get ahead. Ideally though, I'd like to first do our run in Shark in the swamp. We'll go up north to try to make our money. And then we're gonna come back down south to set up like a little drug hut in the swamp. And then ideally, if we can make like some stash houses up here, you know, with some people who are like quote unquote mining iron, then I think that'll be a great way to make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of cats. Oh my god, I'm a goober, man. I forgot. Why did I buy the beds at the bar? We built 3 normal beds at home. Oh well. And while we will have to sleep the entire night away, by morning time, our group should be more than ready to make their way down south into the swamp. As I said, ninjas, blood spiders, lots of threats, but lots of money to be made. So it's gonna be a cool run. And there we go. It is now 6 a.m. and the group is ready to head out. We're gonna start by going down south to the edge of Swamp Village. Ooh, group of slavers. Do we fight them or... It's the hardest part about being a drug dealer, trying to figure out if we fight everyone or not. Alright, turn around, start following us. They better not be thinking about kidnapping us, dude. I'm not in the mood to get kidnapped today, okay? I got a mission. We got family to feed at home, okay? Kids are starving and shit. Baby mom's pissed off. You're gonna get it together for Henry. Oh, okay. You can tell we're in a swamp because you can't see fucking anything, dude. Like, I've always stated in my video, it is probably what, like 6-7 years now I've been saying how much I love the swamp. But we're gonna go down to the swamp village, at least the closest one to us. And we want to kind of keep an eye out, you know, maybe even double speed. I don't want to go full speed because if we have blood spiders or a big group of ninjas pop out at us, then we're gonna want to fight. And yeah, the hardest part about the swamp by far is just, you know, you can't really see much in front of you. The vibes in it are immaculate though. It reminds me of like, you know, PS2, like Silent Hill or PS1 type games where the fading of scenery like past the characters, you know, is kind of close. It's fairly far in Kenshi, but you know, you really notice it in the swamp. All right, here we go. First village. Let's run on inside. These guys are chill swampers. They won't fight us, you know. They're here for business, and so are we. And then we want to find their shop. Let's see if it's the big shop here. Hello, hello. Do you have what I'm looking for? They have normal hemp. This guy does not seem to have it though. I could buy a bit of food, but other than that, this guy does not have what we want. Try to look around in the other houses, see if anyone's nearby. There's a guy on a turret outside of this house. No, it's just a normal house. He's got to guard his small emperor statue, man. It's it's very important. He stands here 12 hours a day just hoping a mofo would. Let's see. Okay, this place has 2 people on turrets. Let's see how this is. This is even worse. It's set up like a shop, but there's no one here. At least that we could talk to, you know? So that's unfortunate. If we don't strike any gold at this village, we might just have to settle the main swamp city. So let's go on our way down to Shark. That should be our better bet. I don't like how Molly split up from the group. I know she's useless. We're not gonna have her go out on her own. We're gonna have everybody go to Shark together. Oh, God. I see blood spiders at her feet. Not good. So that calls for unequipping backpacks quick and getting ready for a fight. All right, everybody spread up. Spread up. Come on. Do not get hit by those guys. Oof. Okay, 17 damage, but 33 of it got blocked. That could have done 50 damage in total. Very lucky. Right when they drop, we're going to take their teeth out. That way they're dead. Yeah, it's dangerous in a swamp. The thing is, you know, 2 of them, not so bad. But you get about 20 of them, it could be a game ender. Plus, of course, you know, they'll eat your corpse and eat your character alive if they knock you out. So not a good choice to get defeated by blood spiders. Oh, speak of a devil, there's another one. Everybody go in for the attack. Ouch. Slim. Another 33 damage taken. Oh, there's another one coming up. We got to get that one down. Nice, nice. One hit it. See, the group can kind of handle going through the swamp. Slim's taking a bit of damage, you know, as long as he doesn't get too beat up. Some numbers have caught my interest. Who's fighting over here? Oh, big group of red sabers versus some blood spiders. Probably the worst part about the swamp is how much water there is out here. There's so much swimming to do. Like, that's one skill that most of our party all has above 30. Some of them are ridiculous high, you know, like Kang here, he's got level 49 in swimming. He spent like half his life inside of water and acidic pools, you know. And here we are at nearly the start of nightfall. We just make it in to the swamp city of Shark. Ready to go check it out. There's different bars, there's different places, but our main concern, like I said, is going to be buying some hash. We have different shops over here, and I'm going to check out all of them just to see which ones offer hash. And we'll pop into this place, and let's check out their selection. Here we go. 50 hashish brick. Perfect. Opening up our bag, each one is about 144 cats. So we can pretty much buy like the full stack. The other 5 I'm gonna give to Hammett. Or actually, I could probably just rearrange our inventory a bit, and then we can fit those in Henry's backpack. So he's got a full load of 50. That's really nice. I now want Hammett to go to the other shops and see if any of the other ones sell hash. Barman has 7 bricks of hash. We could grab that. Also grab some dried fish so we have a food for the trip. Oh God, fucking blood spider attack. What the hell? Dude, it never stops. Wherever Henry and gang goes, ghetto-ness is to follow. So his place is now being attacked by blood spiders. Thankfully, the swampers are on our side. They're fighting with us. Ouch! I think Cheddar just got bolted with one of those turret shots. Yikes, man. I can't even send them all into the bar or like inside because I don't want them to start a silly bar fight, you know? So that's what the turrets are for. But okay, it's starting to add up now. Somebody's got to be on turret duty at all times or else blood spiders just take over the city in the span of like a few hours. Looks like I got one last bar to check out, but then there isn't much more left. We have a loser with a dry out. Shut up, dude. I'm pretty sure this is where I recruited Hammett. Like, he's not even new. But yeah, this place doesn't seem to have any hash either. On the bright side, Hammett picked up another 7. And if we give that to Henry, that brings his total up to 57 hash. If we could get more before we go out, that'd be even better. I think we're gonna go to the swamp village just below us now. And here we are. Looks like we've made it. I'm not sure if the places are gonna be open or closed right now. Looks like this place is closed. Should I speed up time a little bit until we get to the morning? I don't like how close these river raptors be getting to our guys, man. I know they're non-aggressive, but they're getting a little bit too close for comfort. I don't want these guys near my kids. I don't want them near my house. I don't want them near my mouse. I don't want them near anything, man. Get out of here. All right, finally, it is 6 a.m. Let's go inside. Please have some stuff. He does not. Damn. So that's dud on both of the basic swamp villages. On the off chance that I'm just like missing the person, I'll look around quick, but I really don't see anyone over here or around that I would buy this stuff from. Now there should be another village a little bit down to the south from us. I'm gonna have the whole group try to go down there next. Oh god, whoa. Bleed them and strip them of their loot to their carcasses? No, don't do that shit, dude. Leave us alone. How about that? Not good. We just got the drop on from a bunch of ninjas. Take off backpacks quick. We needed everybody kind of spread out a little bit, like in a circle. That way we enclose them. And all right, let's try this out. Who are we even fighting right here? The red sabers? Okay. Most of them have stats that are between the 20s and 30s. So I'm thinking Henry and the group might have a good shot. It looked like even amount of green to red numbers, you know, so I'm sure we'll have a few people get knocked out. As long as we stand our own, we should be fine. I believe if they actually knock us out, they could like try to rob us for our hash, you know. I can't imagine they'd see all the hash in Henry's backpack and just be like, oh yeah, we'll leave him with his drugs. So we gotta stop them, man. Any drug dealer in any type of game world or world in general, you know, gotta deal with bandits and raiders trying to take their shit. You know, we can't mess up the re-up, dude. This is our first and only re-up. It's looking all right. I think there's only a few red sabers left over here. And you're in the group seem to be doing good work. One of these poor guys just crawling on the ground. Has he lost his leg? Oh, he almost has, but cannot see it there. Get him, Henry. Don't let him beat ya. I think that's like the last one left that's standing at least. Here, Scooter, you get this guy. There's a classic time. He just turning with the fist, bro. I love the Kenshi animations. Always cracks me. Yes, we gotta get our guys healed up now. We gotta get our backpacks back on, and we have a bit of loot that we can grab now. You know, we have some swords, we have some other stuff that we can bring over to a village and try to sell for money. We'll have Rain the Giant start to run around and try to collect some of this stuff. Yeah, it's not super expensive stuff, but each set is costing like, it's going to be able to be sold for around 1,000 to 2,000 cats. So, you know, the more bodies that I search, the better. It is really hard to find the bodies in this terrain. It's not a good area to be doing this, but, you know, you make the most out of each of your adventures in Kenshi. It set us back in a little bit of time, but this money will set us a little bit ahead. All right, get together, everyone. Who is like hurting? Someone's leg must be out of commission. Oh, Scooters, that's why. Okay, so we're gonna have to pick up Scooter for this trip. Somebody's gonna have to pick up Cheddar over here, but then we can go and run to the next village. We gotta kind of rely and hope that the team doesn't get into another fight, because that one took quite a bit of energy out of a tank. Back on their adventure to become the biggest and best drug dealers that Kenshi has ever seen. So far, it's going all right. You know, 57 hashish. Of course, playing with vanilla setting stone, vanilla mods. So once we do our first run or two, we'll figure out, you know, how often the hash respawns and how often shopkeepers can buy them and keep up with our inventory. There we go. Stone Rat Village. This is a place that we want to go to next. And oh God. One of the red sabers has chased down Cat. He's trying to beat him up to get his stuff back. At least we left him with a pair of pants, you know, they should be thankful. That's it. Now when we knock them out, we're not leaving them with anything, dude. Be lucky if we leave them with their skin. Or maybe that's a little bit too far. We're not. Imagine Henry and the group, or they stopped operations to go skin harvest quick. Oh, what the hell? The swamp ninja getting over here shooting at us. We have to fight. Look at this nonsense. Over here with a little turret popping us. Get him, guys. Yeah, that's even more loot, though. You know, I'll take it. Yeah, nice amount of damage being inflicted. Seeing consistent green numbers back to back. They don't really have a chance to counter or fight back. Their armor is worth nothing in total. You know, if I sold all 4 pieces of armor, it'd give me like 50 cats if I was lucky. So they get to keep their armor, but do at least get a nice ninja blade out of it for shooter here. Oh no. Okay. I got super scared there. I thought everybody got stuck in a tree for a second. Would have had to reset squad positions. What a nightmare. Here we are, arriving at Stone Rat Village. I haven't been here in quite some time, honestly. I do remember it a little bit, but not much. Let's see, there seems to be one shop over here, and then maybe if we find any extra NPCs to talk to, that'll be our best bet. I'm gonna ham it to run up to the shop. Welcome, friend. Let's do business. And yeah, be kidding me, man. This guy ain't got no hash either. What the flip-flop? We got normal hemp, you know, but no hash. Seems like in here we have a few stone rats. Can't talk to them, but they have decent stats. Don't want to mess with them. Oh, fish for sale. I think this would likely be the guy we have to talk to. Let's see. Hey, what's up, friend? Love to see it. Look at that, 24 hash. We'll go and buy that. Also buy some dried fish for the road trip, and then Home Slice has a little bit of money, so we can sell some of that armor that we got to him. And now that we've cleared out his inventory of money, we'll go over to the other shopkeeper. It's not a lot, you know, but that extra 10k or so, it helps us stay afloat. And same with over here. We're gonna sell off all of this extra stuff. Henry now has a full backpack of hashish. Look at that. Beautiful. It's gonna be worth a lot of money. Evan Hammett also has 9 hashish off him. There's one more village that we can hit along the way as we get out of here, because we're gonna have to go back up to Shark, and I believe it's Mud Town right here. That should be it. So together, Henry and the group leave this village over to go to Mud Town. As you can imagine, it's kind of built in the mud. And this is why traveling through the swamp is so brutal. All these little ponds right here, this is what gets it, like ninjas and blood spiders and other guys to catch up to you. Not to mention if you got somebody limping like we do right here, Henry the Limper, then you're gonna be slowed down a little bit as well. Ideally, in time, I want to get somebody with fast legs and a good amount of strength to be doing these runs solo. But the safest bet by far is just having Henry and his entire group go out for the first run. Maybe even the second, you know? We're gonna have to get all the way up there and then all the way back down here. Oh my god, that's a lot of blood spider we don't want to see. I saw them peeking up near that top, and no, dude. So we're gonna want to go through this valley here over to Mud Town. Believe that will be the last friendly spot that we can actually buy hashish from. Yeah, here we are. Group is arriving at Mud Town. It's almost nighttime. It's taking them about exactly 3 days to go from Admeg to Squin to Shark and then to hit up all these villages. But we'll run on inside and then get a few things bought. High on drugs, try some delicious fish. Oh, this guy's got some for sure. Yeah, he's got 19 hashish. Love to see it. We do have to invest a little bit of money into food for this run because we don't have much. I'm gonna buy up his supply of dried fish, and thin fish is more expensive than dried fish, but it is half a nutritional value. I'd rather starve. See if any of the other places here offer some goods, hash and stuff like that. It does not appear so. A lot of basic stuff in here. Some residential buildings we can buy. We could buy this giant swamp dome. That is something to consider. Now there's a bar here we can go check. We'll have Hammett run up to that real quick, see if there's anybody of interest in there. And damn, it's just a place to gamble. Can't buy food. Man, how do people live here? There's not much going on here, just a few people. I'd like to recruit them eventually, but we can't really take in more mouths to feed on this trip. So now we're gonna try to get everybody to go over to this area where the swamp ends. Half a group's gonna go one way and the other half's gonna go a different way. I don't like that. It is brutal though. Like, look, they built this gate up north and it leads out to this little patch of land and it's just surrounded by water. Like, are caravans and people really arriving like this? Is crazy, yo. But we're not going to take any time to hold up. We don't got to wait throughout the night at all. It's dark and scary, but so are most of our troops. Wait, I didn't mean that like in a bad way, you know, but I mean like their armor is dark and like doing my best, you know, doing my best. Henry's, oh, getting attacked. He's getting attacked. Everybody group up over here. What the hell's going on? Oh, Band of Bones. What are they doing out here? Okay, take off backpacks quick. It is brutal to see out here, man. If I can find a caravan selling lights for the belts, that'll be a big step for this playthrough. But it looks like, yeah, we got a kind of like jumped by 2 different Bands of Bones sheks. They got good stats, but I think we can take them down. Not bad, not bad. I'll also go to loot their stuff. As always, that's like an extra 1,500 cats or so from each body. Get everyone to heal up quick, and then we're gonna go back out on our way. Yeah, we finally have made it out of the swamp. We are now approaching Shem. This is a much more open area. Mostly nomads, bandits, and then beak things. There are a few threats around here, but it's a lot harder to get jumped out here than it is a lot of places. So we're going to continue along the way to the other corner. As you see, there's beak things off in the distance. I got to watch Henry and the group as they travel. Just make sure that they don't go into a line of sight of any of those things. But man, it's one of the more like pretty spots in the game, even though it's not very green, you know, the scenery is always nice. It's a good spot to set up a base too. I've done like a couple different bases in Shem before, and each time it's been a delight. Oh God, Brokies have found us. Not good, dude. Okay, so we gotta fight some starving bandits quick. That's all right. These guys aren't difficult at all to take down. The group will do fine against them. You imagine though, it'd be such a big come up. It'd be like Shadow of War when one of those slave orcs kill you, you know? These guys would have like over like 100 hashish to go sell. It could change the world right now if we got knocked out. But Henry and the group are doing just fine, working on the last 2 in the background as one of them on the floor tries to get away. Stop him, Hammett. Sweet. Yeah, it sucks to be a starving bandit, especially when we're around, but it's up to them, you know? If they didn't pick the fight, we wouldn't be fighting them like that. Let's continue on the way, though. Ideally, we want to try to get there before nighttime, but it is a distance, you know? We're traveling like across the map almost. And we've discovered Smuggler's Bar. Yeah, it is conveniently lined up exactly on our route. As much as I'd like to check it out, I'm not sure if right now is the best time to. It's definitely worth noting though, so on our way back when we have some better armor and gear, we could go check it out and maybe get some extra hashish. But so far, I think things are good. You know, we got a couple people who are injured. They're being carried by some of their other team members. But all in all, the Dust Defenders are doing well. Henry and his group, once they arrive to the cities, just have to smuggle the goods in, and then it'll be profit time. Now, looking at the map, I think the best way to go will likely be around here on the edges. We do have to be careful. I don't really want to go up the way to Black Desert City, because the entire area is like always raining acid. It's not good for anyone. We have no skeletons in our group, so it just wouldn't make any sense. Oh God. Oh, okay. Oh, I got so scared, man. I saw these security spiders hanging out up here. What a nightmare, yo. I didn't want to fight these. They're just stationary though. Looks like they're relics of the past. Ooh, we do have to be careful around here. Those beams of light are scary, man. Ooh, might go on normal speed. Just because like this is another area where you kind of gotta micro if you're not running very fast. I think we just gotta make it like across this way to where the map starts to mirage out. It's just endless. This is an actual mirage, you know? Can you imagine? Ooh, no, don't get near that beam of light. That's not a nice place to be near. Okay, it's going down. We can go forward. Run, mofos. Yeah, Venge is definitely one of the more threatening places in Kenshi. Can't even see our group, you know, in the little desert of cactuses, but right down here, they're making their way. It is insane, though. It just puts in comparison how small you are compared to everything else in the world of Kenshi. Like, these beams of light could wipe out a group of like 100, 200 people all at once. Oh God, how do we have blood spider chasing us? Fight them. Don't let them get you guys. There we go. Oh, Damn. Ooh, they knocked Corinth out. Not nice. Ouch, ouch. Rain Giant took a big hit there. Yeah, what a pain. I didn't even know blood spiders hang out in this area, dude. I thought we were done with them when we left the swamp, but oh well. Somebody else is gonna have to pick up Shooter. There we go, back on the road. Wonder if this way station up here would have any food or anything. Might be a good spot to stop at. As you can see, oh, still beams of light up here to worry about, but that's the only city or settlement within a who knows how far radius. We'll try to make it there and do our best, and I'm gonna lock in and do a little bit of micro, make sure that none of these beams of light shred us. Oh, the gray desert. God, have you ever seen somewhere that just looks so bad? Like when you zoom in, you can see it's a little bit more like sand, but when you zoom out, you can't really see the ripples, so it all just looks like crazy bright, man. You know, you can pay me to live out here, man. I don't know, like 100 channel members maybe. Nah, fuck it. Nah, 100 channel members, I would still say no, dude. This place looks awful. This is not the place to be for a content creator. But for Henry, it's just a step in his massive journey as he tries to make his way up north to smuggle this hash into the cities where it's forbidden. Ooh, looks like this place is chilling. Nice. We got 2 little shops. We'll just have Henry run inside quick to do business. We definitely need to buy some dried meat, more food for the trip, you know? And hash is still not valuable here. This is like not a good spot to sell it. But at very least, we can offload all of those weapons and armor that we got earlier off the bandits. And yeah, not much else that we really need to buy here other than food. I might ball out. Because we have the money right now, we can buy some more expensive types of food. We'll get 4 food cubes and 7 meat wraps. Those have very high nutritional values, so those will fill up our team until we get to where we need to be. And yeah, we don't really need to rest or whatever, you know, just a little stop on the way. Let's continue to go to Henge though. Oh, a little bit of fighting going on down here. It looks like some cloud ninjas have just teamed up on this random traders guild group. Let's go run down and go loot those swords. We could sell those as well. Maybe see if this trader has anything of value. Yeah, not much. I mean, ration packs are nice, but we really don't need any of that stuff. If anything, let's just have Rain the Giant go corpse to corpse, picking up these blades and this armor. Oh wow, yeah, these guys are kidded, man. 2 swords for 500 each, a dark leather shirt for 1500, pants for 150, 200 for the hat, 750 for the rags, and then 150 for the drifter's boots. That's a lot of profit off of each body. I'm gonna need Ruka to partake in looting as well. And then we're just gonna run up to the traders that that group attacked. Wait, you forgot something. And oh, they got no money. Okay, well, you know what? We can exchange these goods for ration packs. I'll do that this time, so we're loaded up on food for a bit. Yeah, we can like max out, get all of our ration packs from them, and then still cut some profit. Hey, not bad. We just gained like what, 16 ration packs. So the group's got food for like the upcoming week, I'd say. We'll get them all to go continue on our journey to Henge. Oh, another fight. Big money, big money. Who's this with? Outlaw swordsman. Ooh. These guys have some stuff on them. These guys are crazy. They pulled up with the straw hats and the bone dogs and really said we're going to war, man. Oh, looks like there's cloud ninjas here as well. Yum, yum. That be loot. That be loot waiting to be claimed. Oh, basket hat, man. That's the one night stand helmet. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I don't know why I took that. We can't use that, but I really want to keep it. That's a keepsafe if I've ever seen one, man. Yeah, we're grabbing all of this stuff, man. This is good loot here. Take back what I said about the gray desert. This place is nice. All right, not bad. We got a full inventory and we're right beside a way station. So we'll offload all of this armor and the weapons that we picked up. Beautiful. Shopkeeper already can't afford stuff. Let's go to the other store. And there we go. We got all our inventories emptied and we're at 36,000 now. I might, for the heck of it, just invest in some sake as well. And then we got some room for cactus rum, so we'll bring some of that in. And then he also has grog, so let's get 7 things of grog. So all the armor that we just picked up paid for that and gave us profit. We got food. We've got additional goods to smuggle up north. I'm liking our chances. So let's start to move up north, up to Heng. All right, all we gotta do now is get from this way station down here up to Henge, and we should be balling. We are now inside of the Eye. That's scary. There's lots of bone dogs wandering around this area. I don't want to pay attention while I'm out here. But this is it, you know, we make it across here, we're set. You see a bone dog's following us right now, but this is just a little pup bone dog, so we're gonna be able to escape him easy. And what glory it is on this day to see the beautiful moon out here. After 4 days and 4 nights, Henry and the group can finally feast. About to make it into Henge. I believe this is the first city where we can start to sell some stuff at. We're likely gonna have to make a round trip, I would imagine, because we have a lot of things to sell. And here we are. Now, before we run into the city and get caught smuggling goods, we're gonna wanna hide this stuff. I'm gonna take our backpacks off and just kind of tuck them into our bellies. That way any guards that look at our possessions don't freak out. We have to probably hide our stolen gear as well. I don't know. I hope they don't look at our gear and go, oh, I know that. That's stolen off of Rebel Farmer 86. Now, Henry and his group are going to run on over, hopefully just right inside, but if they do get checked, we'll be fine. Don't come any further. Oh, they look almost half asleep, slumped in their stance, devoid of all enthusiasm. All right, I need to check your stuff before you can enter town. Spot checks, rules, yada yada, you get the picture. That's fine, I understand. Okay, let's see what you got, I guess. If they glance lazily over your stuff. That'll do. Go on in. Perfect, man. Now, we can't just sell this stuff to anybody. We're gonna specifically want to run Henry and co. up over to the Shinobi Thieves here. And now, I think we might have to sell to them for a discount because we're allied with them. If so, that's not the end of the world, but yeah, let's see. Shinobi Trader in here, he's got about 18k on him. And looks like sake and grog are worth nothing here. That sucks, but on the bright side, look at that. Hashish is a 500% markup. So let's go ahead, start to sell some of that. We can only get rid of 25 before we're pretty much maxed out. And I don't know, there's not much else here that I really need to grab. As is the case most of the time, there's just one trader at the Shinobi Thieves Tower, and then after like a day or two, he regenerates his money. Already up to 39,000 cats now, so that's big ups. Gonna have Henry take his backpack off just in case he gets checked again. And now we're gonna go to the next place. I think we'll go towards Stoat. And if we're able to do it like this, you know, so like about 20 to 30 hashish at each place, we'll be able to make 20k per city or town that we visit. Main thing is trying to do it in a reasonable amount of time, rack up our money, and then invest it into athletics. Holy wow, thanks Dust Storm for ruining my cinematic. Come on, dude. I'm trying my best here. Look at that. It didn't hit anywhere else on the map, just where I had my camera panned. Oh, we got some nomads down here. They're fighting a skimmer right there. I want to see if any of these guys are trading. Sometimes they sell lights. Oh, no, this is an animal trader. It's like, yeah, mainly all pups. I'm still not confident in our ability to keep alive an animal. Even more than in real life, you know, you gotta have a place in order and some stuff together before you start picking out animals. We tried that early on and it did not go well. Oh god, we got skimmers on our tail. We are running like just as fast as them though, so just try to get to the city first. That'd be ideal too. Guards get distracted, we just run in, sell our stuff. Oh, help guards, help! It's us, the copper miners. Sweet, sweet, okay. We're in, booyah, blend in with the crowd, smooth as hell, bro. And there's a couple Shinobi thieves sitting down here, but there is no trader. Oh, I see him, I see him, I see the fence, perfect. Anything to fence? Of course, of course. 3,000 cats, homie? That's all you got? Attempted smuggling? You're a trader? What do you sell? I don't sell anything, but I buy things. No questions asked, if you know what I mean. What do you mean? I was trying to sell you hash and you're like, no, dude. That was a shame. Thank God it didn't lead to our arrest, though. Is there like a different bar? Did I just not go to the right one? I don't know how the hell slavery is legalized, but you can't smoke hash in this place. It's wild. I guess that is similar to a lot of countries nowadays, though. Let's see, would you like to buy some stuff? No, he would not. So next, we're gonna go run up to Show Batai. It's only 10 a.m. in game, so they got plenty of time to get there before darkfall. Make sure Henry takes off his backpack in case they want to do a double check. That's a shame. We didn't get any profit from that location. So we'll cross that off the list. Definitely not going to be doing runs there. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Not good, dude. We just walked into... There's like 3 skimmers there. Okay. Everybody needs to lock in. We need to separate, get everybody kind of in a circle. Go, go, go. Spread up, guys. Get ready for a fight of your lives. Here we go, put down our other guys and try to get with it. So far, oof, Shatter, watch out with that 78 damage, dude. You're gonna kill ya. Like, the group is fighting back, but some heavy damage is being inflicted. Ouch. Watch out, shooter. Get out of there, dude. And that one snuck up on him. Turn around, start shooting him. He missed, but you know, the effort's there. I think he hit Slim with that one. He just hit Henry. Dude, just shoot her. Go for a flank. Get behind. There we go. Better angle. Pop off some more shots. And, oof. Okay. What a nightmare, yo. All right, everybody's all healed up now. We have a little bit of free profit here. We get Henry to go around collecting teeth. We can actually sell those for about 600 per body. Closer to like 500, you know, but it's a little bit of extra profit, pays for our food. All right, back on the road. We're going up to Show Batai. I don't know if we want to go to Stone Camp. We probably want to go around it. Oh my, no, man, there's another like 5. Not good vibes, not good vibes at all. Okay, so we got to get everybody to spread out. Oh my, somebody, we done left Cheddar behind. Thank God Slim's back here. Oh, I thought these guys were alive. Okay, we're gonna get him to pick up that guy and bring him back to the group. And yikes. Okay, there is a fair number of them. Want to make sure we take our backpacks off again. Man, I know, dude, I know. If I had a nickel for every time I had to take my backpack off in Kenshi, we wouldn't be needing to do all this drug smuggling right now, you know? We'd be rich already. It's rough times, you know? What can you do? I think we can handle this, though. Yeah, one guy is down, but then one skimmer is also down. Oh, no, Henry's down now. Not good. Like, these guys are strong. You know, that's the main thing. They have, like, 200 health in each limb, so we need to do a lot of damage to them and then block a lot of shots to make sure that we don't go down. Some people are having a better time than others, like Kang, he's doing fine. Yikes, okay, everybody heal up quick. Cheddar and Slim are still on the way. They haven't even made it here yet. And then we're gonna start removing teeth and collecting them. Or I guess those are claws, animal claws, never mind. All right, someone will need to pick up Henry and someone... Oh, Slim's got Cheddar. Okay, we should be good to go here in a minute. Oh my God, Slim, get out of there. There's another skimmer, dude. This area is hell. See, this is why we're gonna want like somebody really fast to be doing these runs. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a nightmare. Shooter's knocked down as well now. Can we pick him up? No, not with one arm. Yeah, we are hurting now, man. Who has a bum leg? Ruka has a bum leg, so Ruka's gonna get carried. That way we pick up speed a little bit. We're about halfway to Show Batai, and we're like halfway back to Stoat. Like either way, we are like right in the middle. Not a good spot to be. Here we are, little city. We gotta see if we can find a fence. Also, gotta see if we can maybe rest up. Like we could definitely use some time to sleep and recover from all these wounds. And finally, it's almost nighttime for day 52, but we've made it now into... Oh, this is Stone Camp. This is Slaver Bar, Noble House, Slave Shop. Okay, this isn't where we want to be. We got to go up to Show Batai. you imagine you and the boys pull up to a spot? You're like, yeah, dude, time to get to the bar. I'm gonna have some drinks, pass out. Gonna be a good night. And you get there and it's just a giant slave camp. Not the vibe. All right, we could see the city right over there. We're almost to it. Oh, please have a nice tower with a beautiful fence, loaded pockets full of cats to spend on hash. That's all I want. Oh my god, why is a rebel farmer trying to fight us? Why did he hit 4 people with that? Okay, he went down like in no time, but geez, now we're even more slow. Just, he dinged someone's leg, that's what he did. We're almost there though. We're gonna wobble over to the city and try to find a bar. This is Shobatai. I believe there should be a shinobi tower here. Yeah, thief tower up there. Whatever he's got. Look, a bloody foreigner, ain't it? Who are these? What, the United Heroes League? Oh man, stay away from my slaves. Yeah, right back at you, buddy. Bro, what is he just gonna follow us around town and bother us? What the hell? Eggs no feet. They just go around harassing us. Jeez. All right, Hammett's gonna make his trip over to the shinobi tower. There is a trader up front, but I gotta make sure that he's actually going to buy the hash. If I speak to him. Oh, no. This is a, this is like a plastic surgeon or whatever. The other guy I was looking at, he went inside. Okay, so this guy has some stuff on him. If I try to sell him some of our stuff, yeah, he will buy it. It's at a bit of a lower value. It looks like 678. I don't know. 500% markup is still decent. We can get away with selling a bunch of this to him. I do kind of want to see. I'm going to get everybody to gather up inside of a tower. Forget whether or not importing a save refreshes their inventory or not. So I'm going to reboot the game quick and then hit import. And that's basically just going to like reload the NPCs into the world. I'm going to do that to see if that maybe refuels the shopkeeper's cat count and how much stuff he has to sell. Let's see how it goes. All right, time for the moment of truth. All the NPCs are gonna start running around and getting to their spots. Steve Shinobi Trader running upstairs, and if we speak to him, he has 12,000. Okay, you know what? That actually kind of worked. He's also buying them for a higher price now. Also, that's good. I still have about 30 or 40 hashish to sell, so I think I'll save game and then do that one more time, because we're not playing modded, but technically, you know, there's no such thing as an exploit in Kenshi. There's only ways that Chris intended for us to mess with the game. I think that's considered an exploit, but you know what I'm saying? We're making big money today, dude. Save over at number 52 save and let's get it. So after 2 different imports, we can now look at the total amount of money we got. 100,000 cats off the first run in 5 days. It's really good. I have an idea. We gotta not mess up the re-up, bro. First, we're gonna go to the bar. The only money we're gonna spend right now is really just gonna get everybody healed up. Let's go find some beds for them and lie them down for a bit. See, each bed is 150. That's not too bad. So we'll hang out on fast forward speed for a little bit, let everybody heal up, and probably around the morning time, looking at the map, we've got a long way to go to get back to the swamp, but we're gonna try to make it back to Shark. If anything, I'd like to grab some more traders backpacks. Those are the only like other thing I think we could really use. I've got to look around for the classic backpack store. Oh, I see it over here. Sweet. It's not open yet, but in the morning when it opens, we'll check it out quick. Because this backpack that Henry has, the wooden backpack, it stacks items. So ideally, we want backpacks that stack multiple different items. That way we can travel with as much as possible. And trust me, as tempting as it is right now to get some better armor or weapons, just believe in the process. We're gonna try to do this again, but on a much bigger scale. Before, we only had like 10,000 cats to spend. Now we have almost 100,000, probably around 90k after we buy the backpacks. And going up to Home Slice over here, he has none. He doesn't have a single trader's backpack. Okay, so we're a bit out of luck on that end, but I think we could probably pick those backpacks up at the swamp. I think pretty much everybody's healed up now. Legs are looking good. We'll be running fast. I think first we'll try to go to Henge, you know, see how we hold up by there. What is this guy yelling at us about? Holy bug monster, twig. Oh my god, it's these losers. Okay, I think we could just avoid them. Keep on going down south. Quite common in a world of Kenshi for groups of bandits and people to just run around, not even attack you, but just insult you, calling him a freak, you know? Ridiculous, man. Somebody in our group is humming, just trying to ignore it. Bone freak. What? They keep on going on. Okay, they finally have given up. And oh no, we got sand ninjas after us. They're fast, and some of them are shooting bows at us, so we have to fight them. And have Shooter pop out and try to hit these guys. Oh, he doesn't have any ammo. He's gonna run up. But there we go. We stopped their ranged units in the back. It's looking okay. This is one of the many problems of having a big group for these runs, you know? But ideally, we'll be able to get some better equipment and better things to handle stuff like this soon. Oh, no, they knocked out Shooter already. That's alright, he needs more toughness training anyways. And with the ninjas all knocked out, of course, we're gonna go loot them. Everybody else can go on to medic, and it looks like we have about like 5 corpses here to grab. Alright, on the road again. We're about 1/3 there. Well, 1/3 to Henge, you know, then we gotta go through the Burning Valley. And alright, we've made it down to Henge. Well, not the city, but the province, I guess. Oh, well, we got 2 rebel farmers coming to pick a fight with us. Barely worth mentioning, but there's a few other groups nearby, so I kind of want to make this quick. And alright, there we go. We got them. Get a quick heal going, and then let's get out of here. Oh, great. Big old group of starving vagrants as well. Let's get ready for a fight. I won't even take backpacks off for this one, man. We got it. And we're going downhill. Actually kind of have a little bit of an advantage usually when you strike downhill on enemies. These guys don't really have too much. Like, they have some weapons and some armor, but it's nothing we're gonna waste our time on at this point. Ninjas are still worth looting because they're worth like a few thousand, you know. Next destination is going to be the Waystation to the south, and then we don't have too much farther to go. Like, that's about halfway. Oh no, a feral beast. Okay, he gave up. Sweet. A little bit to watch out for on this run. It would be a bit easier with a fast character, especially like a fast skeleton. I gotta be honest, because going through that area, the major threat, like at risk, other than beak things and bandits and ninjas and blood spiders, definitely those light beams of death that you go across near Venge. Now we got a trader's caravan running by. Might as well speak to them quick. Looks like, yeah, they really only have food and stuff. Gonna get rid of this, ooh, I can't get rid of anything. They're broke as well. Never mind. They can just go on their way. Wow. Sometimes you really luck out when you find traders. Other times it's like that, you know, just basic odds and ends. And oof, acid rain. Okay, we better get out of here. Let's not hang out in the Deadlands for too long. We could probably run through fast, but yeah, we got to get out of here. Oof. Okay, we've made it, but now there's beams of light. Ah, there's beak things nearby. Okay, time to stay on guard. Hoping we can get back home. Oh, dust bandits. Yeah, we're home, boys. Everybody's flooding in, starting to pick out their favorite dust bandit to go fight. Gonna have a few guys route around to different bandits. These guys back here stop them from shooting. As long as each person engages like one other bandit in melee combat, then they're not gonna be shooting crossbows at us. Looks like we have already taken a few of them down. It's a very fair matchup for most of our people. Doesn't look like anyone's getting severely injured. 1 or 2 hits on most of them. I think I will take a moment to loot some of these because they're still worth a little bit of money, at least the chest pieces and whatnot. And mainly just because I have a bit of room before we arrive. The more money that we have to do this, the better. As you saw, you know, we could start out with like no money, make 10k from picking up weapons, and then make a bunch of money from selling it. Can't wait to see what it's like with how much money we have now, though. All right, not bad. Just a little bit more pocket change. Keep it moving. As much as I'd like to go beak thing hunting, We got but more than enough bandits to worry about to begin with. Another group pulling up right here. But the main thing is just keeping the party at like high health. I didn't even bring the sleeping bags that we dropped off at the start of the video. So, you know, we use a way station once or twice, rest up at the cities, but mainly just trying to survive each bandit wave that we end up running into. It's a lot easier when you're like 1 or 2 people and they're both really fast. Most of the time they can outrun them even if they're ninjas. But in this case, we're not faster than most of these guys. Hell, it doesn't hurt to get the extra combat experience, you know? But it's just a group of starving bandits, so not much to be gained here. Oh my, man. I can't move more than like 20-30 seconds without a group of dust bandits or starving bandits finding us. Didn't I take you guys down? Oh, Henry had a whole little arc doing that. We're gonna have to go even harder at these dust bandits now. Oh no. A beak thing attacking, not a good time. I don't know when really is a good time for a beak thing to attack. It's definitely not now, you know. So we quickly need everybody to lock the hell in, get back a bit, get our weaker guys to run out a bit farther out. That way they don't have to go into battle right away. We'll let Kang and Hammett run up, get their hits in, and then Rain the Giants fighting this one on the right. Ouch. We gotta rely on doing some massive damage fast, blocking hits. Ouch. Oh, this is rough. This is rough to watch. I think we got it though. It's only these two. Looking around the area, we seem to be okay. It looks like almost everyone has a beak thing taking down. Oh my. This is not good, man. This is one of the many struggles of a smuggler, you know? Having to fight wild beak thing. Seems like this one's just holding on, man. He's low. Another shot or two to the stomach and he'll go down. And oh, there we go, man. Wow. I do want to loot these guys quick for their leather, because that sells for a fair amount. Now, everybody's hurting. We're going to be walking slow. After we heal, I might just say screw it, man. We got so many corpses out here. Everybody's got their inventories like filled. It's time to pick up some bodies, get some strength training going, you know? Other than for Cheddar, you know, he doesn't have an arm. Anybody that's like super weak right now, like Corinth, you know, we'll have them get carried by someone else. Like Slim, he's all right to run, so he can carry them. All right, everybody in the group is carrying someone. We are traveling at about 7 miles per hour, which is not fast at all. Yeah, we're gonna want to try to go down to Shem now. Area coming up, at least we can see a good ways out, and we could try to avoid enemies. Like, we do not need to fight more dust bandits right now. I don't need to check out the smuggler's bar. I'm sure it's lovely there. I've heard they got great reviews, but you know, I'm on a mission. Well, one giant footstep at a time, we make our way across the desert. Henry and group are doing well. They haven't been attacked yet, and we're getting those strength experience gains. Oh, we do have to be careful. There's like 2 different groups of dust bandits down there, and they have found us. Oh, and blood spiders. Great. Okay, please knock out the blood spiders first. Big hits. Ouch. Henry, dodge. Henry. Yikes, man. We're doing all right. There's only like 3 bandits here. I don't think the rest of the group knows what's happening, so that's good. All right, there we go. Gonna get everybody to heal up now, and then we've just got to make it across Shem and into the swamp. Oof, almost back in the swamp. It's near about nighttime for day 54, so I'd imagine we'll arrive by morning. That's if we don't get swarmed by blood spiders and other ninjas and bandits. God, there's still beak things around the area. Okay, I gotta be careful. There's just one lone beak thing I saw, but it's got me on edge. Oh, here's Mud Town. I'm gonna go through it. That way we can get to Shark, because that's the main city of interest right now. And here's something I never thought I would say in my life. Oh, thank the Lord. Thank Okran. We're back at the swamp. It actually looks really nice right now because of the lighting, you know, but that won't last long. So we're gonna run on in. We have a bunch of stuff to sell first, which is all like legal goods. So I'd say our best bet's probably going to this little sword shop here. I'll send Henry in as a representative. And yeah, this guy's got 25,000 cats on him. And not bad. We've already wiped him clean. Damn. I know Cheddar needs a left arm. I could get him a nice KOR series one. It's just cost 24,000. No, we have 5 times that amount, but he doesn't deserve it right now. We'll let Cheddar function for a bit longer with just one arm, you know, see how it goes. And maybe once he earns his right. Speaking of which, you know, let's go into the backpack store and see if there's any potential in here. Damn. This is the first backpack store I've ever seen that they don't sell a single backpack. But we can sell all of our items that we picked up along the way. Oh shit, I sold the armor right off Rain the Giant. And yeah, he's already out of money. What is going on over here? Oh god, hounds? Who are they attacking? Oh, Swamp Ninja, he just popped on to the thing there. I thought they were shooting at someone. It was a random Swamp Ninja ran in and hopped on the turret. That's more loot to sell. Oh my, some of them made it all the way into the market and stuff. It's crazy. Well, there's a couple more stores over here we could sell stuff to. Another shopkeeper ran dry. Finally, we're gonna go up to the hash dealer, and even if we run him dry, I have a plan. After selling everything, we got a total of 153,000. Wow. Don't even know how we're gonna fit all this stuff, man. Well, to begin, let's start to buy out his hash there. Nice. Full wooden backpack right off the go. And that right there cost us about 10,000 cats. Now, we could either wait 2 in-game days, or we could hit the save trick. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to the main menu, import my save, and then keep on buying hash, filling up our inventory as much as I can. Let's see, Molly has pretty high athletics. I kind of want to get her to go up to Squin. If I drop the dead body, then she's going to run, yeah, 20 miles an hour. That's not bad. We'll send her up to Squin. That way she can buy more wooden backpacks. And she can pretty much outrun blood spiders, outrun bandits. Because the main thing we need at this point is just inventory space. Oh, whoa, whoa. We got a giant blood spider attack over here. Everybody get to the town square. Run. Meanwhile, Molly's about almost a squid already. It only took her like 2-3 hours to rip up here. We're going to make it before the store closes. That's perfect. Swamp Ninja's very intent on catching Molly. She doesn't have anything on her, like, yet, you know? And what she is picking up is backpacks. And funny enough, there's also a red saber. We're a different type of bandit, completely different group, and he's chasing that ninja who's chasing Molly. This is like banditception, dude. Okay, let's get into Squin. The shack guards should handle them and deal with that. Then I'm gonna go up to the backpack store, and we want to try... Oh my god, they chased us in here. There's 2 wooden backpacks. Great. That's a good start. Ah, run! Okay, guards have taken care of the ninja and red saber. Like, how the hell did they get here? Meanwhile, Molly smells like the swamp. So we got 2 wooden backpacks now. In total, I need 9 wooden backpacks. So at a base price of... Oh, we're buying at like 800 bucks each? Okay, nice. So I'll hit a quick save. I'm going to exit game. And then when I come back in, I'm going to have imported my save. And I'm going to keep on doing this till I get 9 backpacks. And then over with our main group down here, we're going to keep on doing it with them until we load them all up with as much hashish as they can get. Once they're fully loaded, I'll send Molly back down with the 9 backpacks. I think it's a pretty good plan. All right, after nearly a dozen imports, I'll show you what we're working with. We got our whole squad here. Every single person in the team has a full wooden backpack complete with hash. This is like an actual nightmare. I have to make sure that we don't have like extra hash. I'll drop that one on the ground. We have so much of it, we can just leave it there. Because yeah, we don't want it in our main inventory. When we get to gates, you know, we can at least hide the stuff by hiding our backpacks, but I'm gonna try to line all this stuff up for a cool thumbnail and just to actually figure out how much do we have. All right, that took way too long to set up, but here you can see we have about 11 full backpacks of hash. We bought them all for 144 cats each, and we're gonna try to run them up now. Again, it is quite the distance we gotta go, and this time we're gonna be a little bit heavier, but we have a fairly strong team. I'm not really gonna bother with resting, you know? I believe in their efforts and them succeeding. Hopefully this goes well. We just gotta make it back up to the desert, and then we're gonna get our money counter up. We're back down to 26,000 in total, so we spent about 100,000 on hash, and I think that should be plenty. That should get us through to where I want to get to. This is quite a heavy load for a lot of our people. Looks like some of them are tapping at like 58 encumbrance. So best case scenario is that this huge run here gets us some strength XP training. That way in the future when we do our drug smuggling runs, it's a little bit faster. But we're almost out of a swamp now, back into Shem. Henry and his gang are all pretty much going to take the same route as last time. It is hilarious seeing them all running with wooden backpacks. You know, you just know they're up to no good. But this is what happens in the world of Kenshi, you know? Henry wasn't clicked in with the hive mind. He didn't fit in at his birthplace. Now he's just on the outside world, causing havoc, you know, creating an army and a rebellion of sorts. Eating ration packs like a madman. You know, life couldn't be better. Other than for Cheddar and Corinth, who are missing arms. You know, we still got to get them arms, but for the most part, we're doing great. We got some threats coming up to worry about. Beak things up here. Looks like they're stopping by this little pond to grab a drink. Yeah, we gotta watch out for these. The main thing right now, too, is that we are really heavy. These hash backpacks we've brought in are not good for fighting at all. So this time, if I can avoid most of the fights, at least with like beak things and crazy creatures like that, I'd prefer that. Oh no, the game said screw what I want in life. Got a pack of dust bandits. Like I said, the circle formation always does well. Gets us a little bit of space from them, and then has everybody lock into a random target. Let's see how this goes. I think we'll do all right. We probably... Oh no, we don't outnumber them. Wait, is that... It's a different group, dude. Starving bandits have come in to ambush us while we're being ambushed by dust bandits. Yeah, I suppose every type of bandit faction is going to want a piece of this loot. If it can smell what's inside of our backpacks, no doubt. You know, they're not going for food, bro. They're going for life-changing income. One by one, they seem to be falling. The battle's pretty rough, though, you know? There's like a triple threat match with each of my dudes. They got to take on a dust bandit and a starving bandit until one of our homies can pull up. It's brutal. We still got people fighting with one arm as well. But, you know... It could be fighting with no arms. It could be worse. Right now, we're doing good. Hammett's pulling up against this dust bandit, and he's gonna go down. I don't even know if it's worth picking up the weapons and whatnot, at least off these guys, you know? It's a lot of junk at this point. And the last dust bandit stands surrounded by Henry and his group. He's going down any moment now. There we go. You get on my shit, you eat dirt. Who said that? What, Cheddar? Hilarious, bro. Let's get everybody healed up quick. I'm hoping we can go back on the road again. It looks like Shooter took some damage to his leg. Oh my god. Dust Bandit has awoken from his slumber as well, so we have to put him back down. Maybe I'll get Corinth to pick up Shooter for now. And all right, we're wobbling, you know? That's not too bad. Oh, you can pick up Slim, and then we're going fast. You know, Waystation is quite a distance from where we are, and oh, we gotta go through Venge as well. It's not good because the light beams are dangerous, and ideally we want to be fast while going through there. What is this limpy bastard doing? Dude, we've been walking for like an hour almost. This guy follow us from out of nowhere. Oh, there we go. Another bandit down. Can get everybody to heal. It's dangerous out here. Let's keep on going up. Ooh, it might be nighttime soon. That's kind of a perfect opportunity. That's when the light beams stop, I believe. We are now passing through Skinner's Roam. This is one of the very dangerous spots, at least if we go more into it. If we stay on the outskirts, be all right. These guys are not real security spiders. One of these days, man, one of these days, Okran's just gonna shoot a lightning beam and then bam, we're gonna have to fight that. Oh, fantastic. Another group of dust bandits coming over. Love to see it. Let's maybe drop our dudes. Fighting while holding people is never a good bet. All right, I'm gonna get Kang to go over here, go after these guys. Oh, he went after this guy, so this guy over here just pulled out his crossbow and started shooting him. Hilarious, man. It's brutal out here, you know. The dust bandits never really fade away. They're always just kind of around, waiting to try to rob and ambush us. But we are far than stronger than them at this point. Take a look at some of our stats, like Molly and them starting to work their way up to the 40s, you know. A lot of people getting out of the 20s. Love to see it. Well, it's the middle of the night now, and the group continues to go forward. They're actually fairly close to the Waystation, so we could stop there if we want to heal up fast. Ooh, you know what? There's another big group of dust bandits over here. Kind of want to go on the attack, you know? Go assault them and stuff. I'll get Henry to run down and attract all of them over. There we go. Shooter's limping, he's hurting. Plan is, all of our units are going to be fighting these dust bandits, and once they're knocked out, I kind of want to pick them up. It is funny, like Scooter's walking over, you know? It's like an old man. Oh, when I get my fucking hand on you, I tell you what. Going about that boy ain't right. Got hit him with my katana, you know what I mean? There we go. Make him right, Shooter. You got it. Oh, it's a fairly brutal battle. Corinth's already knocked out. Shooter's also been knocked out. We got some threats down here I gotta try to take care of. We're gonna fight that Shek. Hammett up here is getting attacked. He is very low on health. The crossbows do not help. But the more of that fall, the more that we get to fight. We just gotta get these guys off of the damn crossbows, you know? Get our guys to run at them, and that's a bit better of a shot. Damn, Hammett went down as well? Okay, this is a rough battle indeed. I think we'll be all right, though. Yeah, get those last few fools. There, yeah, look, oh my god. Molly said fools, right? I didn't read that first. I was just thinking it, you know, and then I read that after. What a small world. All right, let's heal up all of our dudes quick, and then we're gonna go pick up some corpses. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another group down there. They better not spot us. So yeah, we got some people unconscious for like another 20 seconds or so. Now, I'm gonna have everybody start picking up dust bandits. Might as well make the most out of this run, and we could definitely use some more strength training before we buy some nice weapons. Shooter can't carry any, or Cheddar can't carry anyone with his arm because he doesn't have one. All right, Corinth's up and Hammett is getting up as well. That means we are all good to gather, and let's head out to the Waystation. Better try to make it through here too before those light beams show up again. Oh god, they're back. Okay, we probably want to hang out like, ooh, I was gonna say over here, but there's lightning over here, you know? It's really not a good spot to be, man. Let's try to plow forward to the Waystation. I think that's our best bet. All right, I'm trying to hug the... Oh, no! Oh, that was close. I didn't know light beams come this close. Oh my god, are we being hit by another one? No way, man. Okay, I need to distribute first aid kits to everyone. This is not good. I think we will have these guys drop their bodies, because we need 4 people to pick up our wounded. All right, we got everyone together. Who's slowing us down? I think it's maybe Cat. I don't really have anyone that could carry them other than Kang. Kang can. So do that. See if that makes us pick up a bit of speed. No. Lim is also in a rough spot. We got to get over to like this water. Oh, terrified, man. We got to get out of here fast. We're gonna heal quick. Try our best to get everyone patched out. Jeez, we're definitely gonna need to stop at the Waystation. Jeez, all those med kits that I've been picking up, like off of bandits, we've finally gone through like most of them, at least on Rain. We give everybody what we have left in extras. Yeah, what a rough time, man. Rain, can you test, is this water good? I think this water's all right. Didn't scream that their skin was burning, so we might be okay to go through it. Oh my god, and beams of light right over there as well. Not good. Oh my god, blood spiders over there as well. How could this get better? Oh, and the light beams all the way up there too. Jeez. Ah! Oh no! We got hit again. Everybody's just gotta go forward. Just run, run, run. We cannot stop here to heal. This is how we die. We got people who are sitting at like -60 right now. -71. Oh my god. If I have everybody run, it's like Slim and Henry who are slow. Okay, I think the closest way is get into the gray desert over there. This is their only shot. They have to hope. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay, okay. It went off to the left. That beam of light is going away. There are a lot of them though. This is not a good spot to be. Henry and the group have to make it all the way across here over to where the sand looks beautiful. Otherwise, yeah, they're just gonna die, you know? There's no surviving another hit from those light beams. There's so many of them behind us. It's so scary, man. I don't like it one bit. Ooh, another beam of light coming over. Scary, man. We're like halfway there though. Come on, guys. Chin up. Ass first. Bring him over to safety. And we managed to pull this off. Man, I'm gonna reevaluate any other time I decide to bring the boys down to Venge. Like, because you guys saw, like, the first time we didn't get hit once. This time, hit 3 times. And it's still not over. I've got to hope we leave this patch of land. But finally, they've actually made it over. Wow. This must be what it, like, feels like to cross the border or something, dude. It's a static, man. They're getting out of here. They're gonna go into the gray desert, and we're gonna move up to this way station. Definitely going to have to rest. I think now that we don't have the threat of deadly light beams anymore, we can run up here. Ooh, I think I saw one behind us. I'm gonna run a little bit more in. But we can run over here and likely heal up. Just get bandages on everybody's wounds before we go over to the way station. And again, we've ran out of first aid kits. Crazy, yo. All right, everybody's patched up to the best of our abilities. The way station is within eyesight. They're getting there, man. We on the bright side, we haven't messed up for re-up. That's huge. I think I'll likely have it, like, everyone in the group just rest up, get fully healed, probably for the next night. Still gonna take them hours to get that way station away for wobbling over there. But once they get there, we only have a bit of a stretch up to Henge, you know? And then we'll make it up to there, and we're gonna be able to start selling all this hash. And if we can, I'll try to avoid any groups of enemies, like rebel farmers, ninjas, anything right now, man. We don't want to mess with. And oh god, rebel farmers, they're attacking the way station right as I pull up and say that. They must have added like an AI update or something. Like, the game's listening to me, dude. But finally, we're almost there, dude. They're wobbling on in now. Can't believe we've left no one behind. I'm doing a double check right now to make sure. Yeah, we've left nobody behind. Everybody is with us. So we'll go get... Ah! No! Blood Raiders, who are these guys? Oh my god, no, they're popping my dudes. Everybody wobbling. Wobbling, call for help. Oh my god. Oh god, okay, it's just Kang. And everybody else is knocked out, okay? At least they're knocked out in front of a way station. You can't catch a break in this world. Get them, Henry. Get those Blood Raiders. Yo, they might have loot. That would be nice, man. Let's see, he's down. What do they even have? They have combat cleavers and crummy armor. Yeah, not that hot. Let's run everybody inside. We gotta get them into beds. There are 3 beds here. Oh my god. Oh wait, these are the private beds. This is just this is a shopkeeper's place. Okay. We have more beds over here on the other side, and these ones are of a bit better quality as well. We gotta go pop people into beds and then go pick up our wounded. Right now they're all just sitting outside of a way station, which is a fairly safe spot, but they can still be kidnapped or, you know, like decimated by some type of animal. We don't want that to happen, obviously. Trying to pick them up one by one, bring them all into beds ASAP. Henry, you just go lie down, man. You're fried. You're hurting. Oh wow, Molly's getting up on her own. Big ups. Okay. Then I'd like to buy some more food fast, as well as some basic first aid kits. Standard ones, of course, would be a bit better as well, so that should load us up for a while. And hand some of these out to our different people. We have just enough beds too to lie everyone down. Kang is doing the best out of anyone, and he's at like half health. He really only got damaged by the light beams. But we got some serious injuries here, you know. Corinth went down to -60, I saw, like at its lowest. It takes some time to heal up from that nightmare, but we've made it. We're good now. Everybody's resting. A beautiful sunrise can pop on up. And then when they recover from their wounds, back on a road, going to go sell some hash. And now after a long day of resting up, it's 1800 o'clock in game. So we got a few more hours until it gets dark. Let's see what type of food we can buy here, if there's anything else we can grab. And no ration packs. I might just wait till we find some of those. But everybody's ready to head out. We're gonna have them all gather at the front. And it's time to go back on the road. I guess like straight up north, as we're not too far away from the big city. Oh no, a skimmer, of course. Stop attacking our dudes, please. Oh, cheddar cheese. Watch out with that strong hit. 79 to the head is crazy. Can somebody take this thing down? When does it end, dude? Okay, well, I guess it ends there. Should know when it ends. It ends when the creature's body goes flying off a screen. All right, we're fine. We made it like maybe 200 meters away. Of course, shooter's already got a bum leg. We gotta pick them up. That way we can go a bit faster, but we're back on the road. Nothing's gonna stop us now, other than bandits and, you know, monsters and creatures that lurk the wasteland. Maybe guards like the Empire, you know. There's quite a few things that'll actually stop us, but we're gonna get through it. Oh my god, manhunters, you gotta be kidding me. These ones kind of look like escaped slaves. Does it matter? Let the slavers decide after they pay us our reward. Are they just gonna aggro us now? They are. Grab that slave. Dude, shut up. We're gonna use your bodies for strength training. Now, manhunters, they only have about 20 in most of their stats. They're not super strong, you know? They're kind of like a little bit of a step up from dust bandits. I got confidence in Henry and the group. I'm not even going to bother with taking off their backpacks, as they're just shredding these guys right now. Then their equipment isn't the best either. It's all like standard grade stuff. If we take their items, it's considered a crime right now, even though like, they attacked us. Let's just get out of here. We're gonna leave them behind to rot. About 6 corpses there. And oh, I am not gonna intrude on this. Now we get to be the third party. So we got obviously a fight coming up. Nice. Looks like we got a huge group of blood raiders. They're gonna be going against this dude, and I don't know, if you ask me, I kind of put my money on the blood raiders, but I think the skimmer's gonna do a bunch of damage, and then we can run up after and try to take out the stragglers. Attack! Nice. Henry's running up. Everybody's getting up there. Wait, choose your targets. They did not choose their targets. But there we go. We got a lot of green numbers on the board. These blood raiders are gonna go down in no time. And nice, there's 2 groups down, continuing on north. Oh, halfway there right now. If we could avoid any bandits or groups coming up, then we'll get there a lot faster. But it's kind of looking like we're gonna get there sometime within day 59. Oh damn, Slim got left behind. Okay, well he's fast. He should catch up to them. Oh no, there's a bone dog there. Okay. I think Slim's just ran by him. He should be all right. Finally, we've made it. We can peddle our drugs. Before we go in, we're gonna want to take off all backpacks and hide all paraphernalia. Make sure that we don't get caught up with that stuff out. And oh no, Slim's gotta try to go by the skimmer. Is fighting rebel farmers. Run, Slim. Don't get caught up in that nonsense. You'll need them dragging you down. All right. Whole gang's here. We got our backpacks off. Ooh, the guards are even distracted right now. That's a perfect time, man, when they're dealing with starving vagrants. That's when you just run in like you're a normal citizen. Don't mind us. There's a band of warriors popping into the city. Here to turn half your population, or if not more, into drug addicts. They've made it. I don't even think the guards are gonna bother checking us. Like, we're kind of in the limits now, and seems like they're gonna be busy with picking up the bodies and sorting that out. And oh my, the United Heroes League guys are very annoying. They always come up and they're always bullying us, shouting mean things. That's okay. We're gonna go over to the Shinobi Thieves Tower now. There we go. Run on inside, and then let's find the trader. Starting off with Henry, he puts his backpack on, and looks like the guy's right here. And nice, we got a 500% upsell. It goes from 144 being the average price up to 960. It's a huge profit. This guy's only got 7.8k on him right now, which really isn't a lot of money. You know, it is barely anything. But what we can do is instead of waiting like days for this shop inventory to restock or his money to restock, do the same thing that we did when we bought the supply. Hit a save quick. I'm going to exit game. And then back of the main menu, instead of hitting load game, hit import game. And then we're going to go to the save file, same options, here vanilla, and then hit the import. And then we're all back in the ninja tower. Ninjas are going to start to spawn in, and then we can talk to the trader, and he's got another 11,000. So the sell value is actually 816 now. That's interesting. I wonder if I refresh it again, if it will change. But now that we sold a bit to him, we overwrite and repeat. Obviously, this is going to take a good minute, so... Oh, and each time I reload, I have to make sure not to hit load game. What a nightmare. And nice, this guy's got 25k. That lets us sell a bit more. This time it's only 744. Each time we're selling and importing, the price is changing. See if it changes one more time. All right, this time it's selling for 810. Okay, so it probably just bounces around a certain amount. Ooh, this is a good opportunity too. We could get some better weapons, like instead of this Nodachi, that's mid-grade salvage, or our standard ninja blade, we could upgrade it to an actual katana. I got kind of like the idea of a bloodless one on Henry, or I mean the guardless one, because it inflicts more blood loss. Ooh, high quality ninja mask. I can already see on his profile. Dude. Henry, you're the best, man. You're doing Okran's work. I'm not sure how to describe or explain how, but you are, dude. Yeah, we might as well start going through and upgrading all of our side weapons when there's nice katanas here. I have plenty of hash to make up for it. And that'll help me with having to do less imports. We're already at 90,000. And for reference, I'll give you a quick look because I'm going to be right back after I set up all of our guys with some better weapons just from this location. Like after I do all the imports, each time I import, I'm going to buy some weapons, sell some hash, maybe grab some armor and stuff like that, you know, and we'll see where we are when I get out of hash. After a fairly long time, like that took 20 imports, lots of exiting and reloading, I got all the hashish sold. And we've bought in a bunch of items. Like if you look here, I actually got a really nice Nodachi that spawned off the shopkeeper. Same with the guardless katana. Only thing we're going to do now quickly is we're going to upgrade all of our base weapons so they're a bit stronger. Just over here, there's a weapon shop. And taking a look, they have a large variety of weapons. Some of them are very high grade. We mainly need new primary weapons for most of our guys. Like the ring saber is nice. We can keep that. Horse chopper can definitely get something better. Yeah, I can get this hold saber, which is in great quality instead. Ruka's using a hacker, so taking a look at what they got. Paladin's cross would be cool. That's a large weapon, and then it has plus 50% damage to robots. Love to see it. And just go through and do the same thing with everyone else, replacing their current weapon with a better weapon. And there we go. We're back down to 400k, but everybody has a top tier weapon now. And we're gonna head out and go back towards the swamp. And now that the group has more than enough money, I'll probably look around for some new recruits as well. If we could bring even more bodies, more backpacks, then we could funnel even more drugs there. And I'm very interested to see what it's going to be like when bandits pull up or beat things or whatever, because all of these weapons are crazy high hitters. And to go with it, like our stats aren't very bad either. I think this is going to be a big moment for the crew. Ooh, pack of bone dogs chasing us. We don't really need to fight, but I would kind of like to. Take off all of our backpacks for the trip there because we don't need them on. Just lowers their combat stats, and then we'll see how our team fares against 3 bone dogs. Let's see. Yep, they're coming in. Okay, watch out, guys. 58 damage. That's a good start. Still taking some hits, but to be fair, Corinth isn't very high leveled. rest of our group, Ruka, ooh, taking a few hits as well, but big hits back. Yeah, we take them down no time. And other than Corinth, nobody really got that damaged, so I think that's a good sign going forward. We'll head down past the Waystation, and if we're lucky, we'll be able to travel through Venge at night. Oh, yeah, there's the beams of light. Oh, wait, is this a, this is an animal trader. Yo, what do you have? Pack beasts? Ooh, do they come with backpacks? It looks like they do. Okay, if we got some pack beasts, that could be essential, plus a pack bowl. Fortunately, they're all female. I'll grab one pack beast and one bowl. I don't know how the pack bull can be female. Aren't bulls supposed to be male? Shouldn't be like pack cow? I don't know. This is gonna be good old Packy, and then this one's gonna be Bully. Very easy names to remember. And now they're part of our crew. Looking at their backpack, they got lots of space in it. And we can have these guys run over to our squad and join them. Looks like Bully and Packy are a little bit slow, but that's all right. We'll get their stats up as they run with us. I guess in that case, let's go to the Waystation. We got to grab some food. I know pack beasts eat a ton, especially as they age. You can see that age multiplier. It's basically going to make it so the older they get, the more they're going to eat. But it also affects their stats. So if we get their stats up right now, by the time they're older, they're already going to have some decent stats. Let's have Henry run in, and I'll get him to buy some food cubes and meat wrap. We really don't need to worry about the price of food or what we're buying anymore, you know? As the group has like still over 300k. The goal is we invest like 200 to 300k back into Hash, and then we're gonna go back up to the city for a big payoff, enough to buy us like new armor, new recruits, get us set up for when we want to set up a base. And now that we have a couple pack beasts, that's going to be great too, because once we want to set up a base, not only can we use them for the hash smuggling, but we can use them for like, you know, proper intended use, transporting stuff around. Looks like we're running through Venge at nighttime. That's perfect. We got another like 3 hours to make it through over here. Ooh, acid rain. That's not good. We got to get out of here. Forgot about that, man. I was just thinking to myself, why am I avoiding the Deadlands? I can probably go through there. That's why. The reason I stated at like, oh, the start of a video. What's happening here? We just got like swarmed. I went to pause, but accidentally sped up the speed of the game. We got to fight, dude. Everybody get down here. Stop these crossbowmen. We can't get knocked out. We got pack beasts now. You know what happens to pack beasts when they get knocked out. It's not good, dude. Your way though, our pack beasts can at least help in the fight, so that's nice. The more that they do, the better their experience will get. Molly's abandoned the group. Go back. They need your help desperately right now. Got a few people knocked out. Bully's not looking too good. These guys aren't very strong. We're gonna be able to take them down. They just kind of caught us on surprise, you know, so we got some free hits in. It looks like we're gonna have to pick up some of our pack beasts for the time being. They're completely knocked out right now. Packy, he actually seems all right somehow. He's not slow. He's fine. Okay. Continue on the way, guys. Let's go. And it is almost morning time. We want to get through here fast. Oh no. Okay, everybody's gotta lock the hell in. I just ran into like a bunch of beak things here. Not good. All right, let's see what happens. Watch out, Packy. No. Get out of there, dude. They're gonna kill you. Oh my God, this is not good. This is how you lose limbs. Thankfully, we have some hard hitting weapons, so each hit that goes through is a lot of damage. Ouch. Yeah, Slim's down now too. Not good. Oh, Slim's missing a leg. Okay, that's awful, because that means we're going to have to carry him until we get a replacement limb. I was just saying, I knew, you know, beak things, you're always bound to end up losing something. We'll have Kang pick up Slim. We'll have a Hammett pick up Packy, and then the group can continue on their way. They're about like halfway there. One limb at a time, you know. We're gonna make it through. Henry's got a goal. These people are like not only friends to him, but they're family at this point. They've gone through so much, and this is just one big step, you know. If they can make it through this and pull off this last big run, then their lives are gonna change. Oh, dust bandits are following along, but they're getting distracted by the beak things here. Beautiful sight. Whenever dust bandits end up getting distracted by these forces, you know, beak things, bone dogs, gorillas, it's the best. We don't gotta fight them and they distract the main threat. Oh, we got one of them following us, but I think we're all right. Oh my god, this one dust bandit, he's catching up, dude. It's the dust boss. We're gonna have to fight him. If not, he's gonna follow us all the way to the swamp. Thankfully, it's just two of them, and our group's like overpowered. He's blocking our hits though. Give him that. Come on, there we go. To get those hits popping through, 40 to 50 damage is really nice to see. Nice. I don't even think we took a hit with that battle. I mean, it was only two of them, but yeah, we outranked them big time. Here we are approaching the beautiful swamp. Oh, we're trekking through water right now. Not a really good spot to go through, but once we reach land, we should just be able to run over to the swamp city, slice them down and ransack them. What are you talking about, dude? Who is this? It's a swamp ninja. They got decent stats, but still, we're outranking them now. Oh god, there's more of them out here. Oh geez, I didn't even see. There's a whole conglomerate of ninjas down here. Oh, the group will handle this. I saw way more green numbers than red, so we're looking fine. The hardest part of a trip is going back up, you know? Once our inventories are full and we can't really just take off our backpacks, we can drop them on the ground if we want to, but, you know, there's always a chance that I forget them, which is very high. Oh, these fools all have swords, too? Yeah, give me those. That's free money, man. We also need the extra med kits. The swamp's got to be one of the worst places in the game to loot enemies. It is so difficult. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it, other than what I can see off a quick skim, which is like, yeah, what can you see, dude? There's a body. Yeah, I already looted that one. We're getting out of here. What a nightmare. All right, here we are back in the swamp. I'll see if we can drop our injured quick. There we go. Yeah, everybody's awake again. Kind of hurting, but I think we'll be all right. Might have a couple of our units go into beds to sleep for a little bit. Oh, skeleton repair bed. I need that badly for Henry. His leg sucks right now. So I'll get his wear damage dealt with at least. And the plan here is basically the same. Instead of waiting, we're going to go in. We're going to buy up a bunch of hash. See, looks like we have about a full inventory here to invest into. And then one import at a time, we're going to start transferring the stuff over. Now, if you look, our Garu and Bull have an insane amount of room. Just off what Hammett bought, how many can they keep if I throw them over? Wow. Okay, so that's about 2 lines. So each animal can carry about, like, I would guess 4 to 5 people's worth of goods, which is a lot. So I'm gonna start going through the process, hitting the saves, importing and refreshing the stock inventory, basically until I either deplete our funds or fill up our inventory. Oh, there's another guy over here. Okay, sweet. So that's 19 hash. Less imports I gotta do, you know. We're figuring it out. Yeah, we'll be right back when we have all of our inventories filled with hash. All right, after about like a dozen different imports, I've got everyone's inventory filled up with hash. We're ready to go back up north. We still got 150k left on us on hand, so I think it's pretty straightforward. We just gotta go up there, get this to the city, and then get it all sold off. Now, we are not very fast right now. Everybody's like got a super heavy load, so it's gonna take a few days to get there. Oh god. Oh god. I see a lot of red there. That's not good. Shooters down. Okay, everybody spread up. I gotta take backpacks off. Oh, this is a nightmare, man. Hey, Henry got knocked out too. Oh, jeez. All right. Oof. Molly's surrounded. Yikes. Okay, I just got to get her to run a little bit, and then she can retarget a different one. I think we might just go back to the swamp. Like, might go to the bar and heal up. Yeah, Ruka's taking heavy hits. Everyone is. Oh, what a nightmare. Okay, Shooter's knocked out. Slim's being carried still, and Henry's unconscious. We didn't even make it that far either. Yeah, we're going back quick. All right, Henry's waking up now. We're gonna go to the bar. All right, back in. Let's run everyone into the dancing skeleton and then start popping people into beds. Not everyone needs to be healed, but the people that do are very injured. I think with our pack animals, we can probably just run them around. They have decently heavy loads right now with all the hash in them, so it'll get them some strength experience. That way I'm not completely wasting time while we're healing up here. So we'll just run back up and down the street. All right, Henry and everyone is about healed up now, and it's 1400 o'clock. So we got plenty of time to start to make our way out. If we're lucky, we'll be able to hit Venge by nighttime. And the first few hours of a journey aren't too bad. The group hasn't seen any bandits, no blood spiders. It's actually looking very calm in the swamp. Only thing is that the pack beasts are fairly slow since they're still puppies. But once they grow up, you know, into adults and elders, we're gonna start going faster and faster. Oh, whoa, there's a big battle going on up here. What's poppin'? Oh, looks like a bunch of bandits fighting each other. Don't know if we necessarily want a part of that, you know, we could probably skip that battle. Oh, never mind, they're coming to us. Well, there's only one ninja left, but we'll get out of here, keep on going. We're almost into Shem. Oh, we have people attacking, of course. Ninjas pulling up. It's kind of nice though, they're already injured, so it's not a bad battle to take. Oh, we got some wild beak things approaching. Could probably fight those guys. Careful everyone, please do not cluster up. Ouch. Packy took a big hit there. Ouch. Okay, same with Bully. I might want to get Bully and Packy to like run off a little bit. You surround him. Why is Cheddar soloing one of these beak things? It's not a good spot. Run, Packy, get out of there. No, Bully. You too, I don't want you hurt. No, no. He didn't die, but he's knocked out. There we go. Get these beak things down as fast as we can. Jeez, this one's rough, man. He took out quite a few of our guys. Packy's down, Bully's down. Yikes. So we're gonna have to pick up our animals for the time being, as well as Henry. And I got Ruka to splint their injuries. That should make it so we can still walk. All right, try to move through Shem now. Oh, no, no, no. One of the beak things woke up. Turn around, guys. Stop him. Oh my, another one came in. What a nightmare. Get out of here, guys. Go, go. Oh, great. And just when I thought things were chilling, we got dust bandits pulling up in Shem. It's all right, though. It's just a small group. Nothing much to worry about. Main thing, though, is that it's going to be hard to get through Venge. We're slow right now. We have taken damage already. And there's still bandits and beak things in front of us, you know, the farther that we get in. If we can survive, though, like get our pack beasts up there, then it's going to be really nice. Speaking of which, I think they're okay to put down now. Looks like they've kind of healed up and we should be able to go back on the road. Oh, geez. Big old conglomerate beak things over here fighting some starving bandits. If I can try to avoid those, probably go up the hill here. That'll be great. I think before we go into Venge, I kind of want to buy some time until it's a bit later in the night. Let's check out this bar. You know, we haven't been to the smuggler's bar yet. Oh, God. And we got beak things pulling up. Okay. Watch out, everyone. Packy, Bully, get out of there. Back up. Oh, my God. Henry was 11 damage from dying. Jeez, man. Okay, please take these things out. Okay, there we go. Get everybody to heal. We'll pick up our wounded, and yeah, conveniently we're going into the bar for sure now. Oh my God, starving bandits as well. Awesome. Just when I thought nothing else could slow us down. Well, that's all right. This is a fast forward battle for sure. These guys won't take too long to take down. Oh my, and the beak thing's back. Not good. Oh my God, another group of starving bandits. Dude, we need to get inside of a bar. We need to do it now. Okay, who does not have a someone on their shoulders? Anyone who's not carrying someone, pick someone up quick. Oh my goodness, man. We got to get in there fast. I don't even think we're going to leave tonight. I was planning to leave around like 1800 to 20. Now we're just going to rest, I think. Oh my God. There's no way, bro. It never ends. Never ends, man. They want to eat our animals so bad. Not gonna let it happen, though. I'm very glad we've invested in better weapons. The next step will be better armor. And as everybody keeps on getting knocked out, but you know, we're doing all right now. Clean up that battle and let's get inside of this bar, please. Oh my, we're here. Get everybody to throw who they have and who they can into beds. Oh my god, the beak thing. It's back. Oh, this is a new one. Get away from it, Packy. You don't want to die. I don't want to invest in the death of our dude right now, you know? A single ninja should be able to handle it. Oh, inside they have no clue what's going on. Everybody else is just chilling, continuing their drinks. This is probably just another normal day for them. Oh no, he's starting to take damage. He's taking some hits now. That's not good. Hey, let's go, ninja. He actually soloed it. That's crazy. Well, we'll heal up for tonight. Henry's at minus 43 on his head, so we got quite a bit to go. And other than the normal, like, 1 level recruits, there's no one here that's that interesting. Now, almost everyone's healed up. Just Shooter and Henry need a little bit more time. So we'll probably get going in the morning and try to make our way through Venge of those deadly light beams. All right, it's morning time. We're ready to leave the smuggler's bar. Nice area here, you know, no hostile threats inside. It was safe. They protected us from the beak things. Now is on to the hard part. We gotta make it through Venge. All those deadly light beams, beak things, and other bandits trying to stop us right now. Oh my god. God, a beak thing. Not good. Watch out, people. Ooh, yikes. Heavy hits already. Hey, we can get past this guy, though. We can get past anything. Believe in the process. Bully's down. Thank God he's not dead. Nearly as, though. Oh my god, Henry's back at minus 62 head. I gotta get him a better helmet. I don't think Assassin's gonna be the way to go when we're constantly running into beak things to fight. Oh, Shooter's now missing a left arm too. I have to get 3 arms and a leg. It is brutal right now. It is really bad. This payoff's gonna be huge though. We can make it through, then pretty much all of our problems will be gone. The only thing is we have to make it through Venge next. Do I even go forward? I'd almost rather go through Acid Rain right now. Henry takes 1 of those light beams. His head's popping off like he's dead. So we might just cut through the Deadlands a little bit. See if I can stay on the outskirts of Acid Rain. That way we don't get hurt too bad. Oh, yeah, it is burning acid. Not good. So we, like, already need to get out of here. All right, nice. We're out of the Acid Rain, it looks like. Oh, no, I saw attack. Who's attacking us? Oh, these ninjas? Black Desert Ninjas. Oh, snap. Okay. Gotta be careful out here. One time, somebody impersonated Black Desert Online people, and they hit me up on email to get me to download a suspicious contract, and they hijacked my channel for 2 days. So we're not going to stand for these Black Desert Ninjas in Kenshi. I can only imagine they're not the real Black Desert. You know, they've likely impersonated them. Little fun fact, though. What a nightmare. Thank God for Team YouTube on Twitter. But their stats are all right. Like, they have a, I should probably check their weapons quick. Oh, damn. Yo, these are worth something, yo. Same with the shirts. Yo, they got good armor? What? Mainly the shirts are worth a lot. Like 1,500, I'll pop those. Swords are worth like 1,000 each. Not bad at all. Too bad it's only a few of them, but I'll keep that noted, you know? You kind of want to go after higher end enemies in the game. Even these pants this guy has, they're better than the pants I have on Rain the Giant. That's some quick, easy, extra money for us. Yeah, I can see the Waystation just up there. We're not too far away. Once we're there, we only have a little bit of a stretch to go until we reach Henge. But we pretty much skipped Venge with that, you know? I think it's worth taking the 10 seconds of Acid Rain to skip the potential 10 minutes of light beams that you have to dodge. Learn something new every day. Oh god, 4 bone dogs? What a nightmare. Not good. All right, we'll have a team back up a little bit and then re-engage. Nice. Heavy hits to start with. Shooter's down, unfortunately. But we get that popping off. 1 by 1, the bone dogs start to go down. It's difficult to take them down, mainly just because it's a lot of RNG. Like, if we have all of our hits strike their head or their chest, we're balling. But if it strikes their arms or their legs, then it takes a lot longer. Oh, we gotta make sure we don't leave Cat or Shooter here. Yet another member of a team who's knocked out before we complete the route. No one said hash smuggling was gonna be easy, you know? There's a reason why it pays so much. Grass pirates are up there. I kind of want to indulge in fighting these guys. I don't think we fought grass pirates yet, and they don't seem super strong. See what happens. We stop, pop out, and yeah, they're gonna instantly attack us. But yeah, it's a good start. You see all the green numbers, only a few reds. Oh, we're starting to get a few more than I'd like, but that's all right. All right, we now have multiple that are down again. These guys don't really have that much gear on them, you know. They have some like first aid kits and basic weapons. Nothing of interest though. And continue on our way to Henge, about halfway there. Here we are, almost into Henge. I dodge a few more enemies as we try to make our way in. I think we're looking good. Oh, there's a guy coming from behind a hill. Not good. He's in that dust cloud right now, but he's definitely coming to fight us. We gotta take him down. That's all right. There we go. Almost there. Before we go into, I want to throw our animal backpacks onto some of our other characters. Like Cat can hold one, and then Corinth has one as well. That way the guards shouldn't be able to see any of our hash that we're bringing into the city. Here we are, into the big city. They aren't even going to question us. They just let us right in. Sweet. That's perfect. We're gonna go and move our way up to the Shinobi Thieves Tower, and there should be free beds. Yep, right up here. There we go. We can have a few people rest up. Meanwhile, the rest of our group will hang out inside of here, and I just gotta find the guy that sells stuff. It's usually the ninja with the big backpack. Yeah, here he is down the stairs. And then boom, we slap on our backpacks, start selling this stuff. And there's nothing much here that I'll buy. Oh, blackened chainmail. That's actually really nice. I want that for like Ruka. So the odd item, you know, I can buy from the shopkeeper, and then we can sell even more. And now, while everyone heals up, I'm gonna hit a bunch of saves and imports and just slowly start to trickle away at all of this product. This is probably gonna take me like an hour of just saving and reloading, so I'll be back again soon. But I wonder, I'm hoping we can nudge up to that 1 million mark. Jeez, after a long, like, hour or two. Look at this, 1.3 mil. Oh my god, we're actually a millionaire now. We've actually done it. Now that we have a ton of money, we're gonna pick up Slim. And then, ooh, robotics workshop right next to us. Let's check this first. We need left arm, left leg, and we need 3 left arms. Nice, you're getting some better limbs. I'm grabbing Henry a better leg as well. All right, now that we got limbs for everyone, we're not slow anymore. We can run around. We've got good weapons. I kind of want to go get some better armor. But most of the clothing here is really light. It's not good stuff. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna gather up the squad. Looking at the map, I don't think we're too far away. We're gonna start going down south because I want to visit the Armor King. Oh, now the samurai guy wants to check us, of course. Okay, check our stuff. Why do you have so many bags? Why do you think, dude? I'm making millions inside of your city. That's why. Oh god, there's a lot. There's a lot of them. I looked away for 1 second. Yikes, not good. I might just take off backpacks. We gotta be a max potential for this. This is a nightmare. All right, after another group has been destroyed, gonna go back down south, continue on the way. Now, actually, I'm gonna want to go up north. We won't want to head down south. I think the best bet will be for us to try to visit the Armor King, and he's way out, just kind of over here, I believe, in this water stretch. That's just above the Holy Nation. We'll have to get by them, but, you know, I think we can do it. Oh my. A nickel for every time Bandit attacked us this video. Dude, we would have been millionaires a while ago. We'll stop off at a Waystation quick. We'll grab some food, maybe heal a couple people, and then go back out. And, oh god, oh god. Where are we right now? Get out of there. I saw chest drop heavily for people. This is not a good area to travel through. Oh my god. We gotta come here with like equipment that has gas protection. So I think we'll have to kind of go around and oh, Cloud Ninjas, look at that. It's a formidable group to fight. They have decent stats. But even though the group are rich now, as you can see, they're still not invincible. The hash smuggling has been kind of figured out for the most part. Still need to get some faster runners and optimize the route, but we're able to get up and down 3 different times, making over 1 million cats. Almost close to 2 million if you include the other 2 runs we first did. I think we're gonna have a group return to the Waystation. They took heavy damage with that battle and with breathing in toxic gas. But with that, we've actually become millionaires in Kenshi. I think it was the first playthrough I've actually had on vanilla where I've got 1,000,000 cats. It's crazy. Next time, Henry and his group are going to want to become more self-sufficient. So of course, we're going to have to make a base. Trying to find farmers and people that can make hash, and then getting our smugglers to transport it to where we need it to be is going to be the plan. So if you guys are excited to see that, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you for joining us on this journey. Henry's had a great time, I'm sure. Even though he's been beat up a bunch of times, our stats aren't looking too bad. Take a look at everyone, and lots of stuff has gone up, even on the lower end. Then our animals are, at least one of them's a teen now, so they're gonna start getting stronger. I think in the next video, we'll be more than ready to start a base, and a very good base at that, seeing as we have more than enough money, we have more than enough strong recruits. I think it will be cool. But yeah, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.